What's up with the chosen ones? I hope all is well with y'all. And I am back, man. Moon is back with this deep download that I'm about to give y'all, family. I want to talk more so about the crystalline body, y'all, and what to expect as your body slowly upgrades to match the frequency of the new energy that is hitting our planet, So with that being said, y'all, you might want to hear this out and use this because it's gonna empower you. So the enemy, y'all, he keeps you outside of yourself. He makes you distracted by running with your head cut off because your brain dead, y'all. You're not using your brain to empower your spirit or your mind. That's powerful because the enemy, he already knew your power. He knew you before you knew him because you don't remember who you are anymore. So he has contradicted different scenarios and illusions around you to keep you moving, right, family? So you never have time to sit down and think because there's too much shit outside of you for you to, worry about. That's what I'm telling y'all, family. The crystalline-like body that is taking place now, y'all, it's already in a full effect. It's not 99% there, y'all, but we're no longer 1% there as well. We're at least about 5 to 10% along the way of what our body is truly metamorphosing back into, y'all. You are heat. You are hot already. You are so hot already, family. That's why people don't like being around you. And we are just in our base form, yo. We haven't even hit Super Saiyan 1, 2, 3, 4, and Ultra Instinct yet. We haven't hit those yet. That's because we are ascending, y'all. We are rising. We are ascending because we have descended for so long. So our body has to get used to a higher frequency so it can match the vibration of the planet. Family? It's going to take time. But that's why you should be focused, ready, and use your mind, y'all, because it's going to empower you once you use this to your abilities, So I want y'all to be mindful of that, chosen one, But back to what I was saying, chosen one, the crystalline-like body, let's talk about it. Because I didn't really get more in depth with it as I wanted to, So with the crystalline-like body, y'all, it's your spirit. So in a way, how you can't see your spirit now, y'all, because it's considered invisible or it's considered too bright to even and captivate it on live, if you want to say a phone or to get it on camera. That's why when people they make these paranoia videos and shit like that, chosen one, they end up catching a glimpse of what they see a body, but it's full of light that they call ghost or paranormal, right? That's one spirit. So that light you are seeing in those fucking videos or somebody's spirit, which could be good or bad depending on the person, But that's who you are at your base. We are spiritual beings, y'all, in the physical flesh. So that means that your body, since you were living so physically for a long ass time and you have this, you've been descended. Now that you are slowly ascending, tapping back into self, going within you to realize the truth, yo, because the truth is a high frequency, because it's something that's gonna empower you. It's not longer gonna keep you still, right? So now that you are ascending, y'all, and the realm is ascending around you because you changed your frequency, the realm is changing as well. That's why you are getting these new upgrades or these new abilities that are starting to form, y'all. When they say it's getting hotter or it's global warming, that means that the planet that you are living on is being caused to warm up because of how you are living. You are vibrating much higher. So naturally you are accumulating, let's just say, atoms, and all kinds of energies around you that are causing them to heat up because it's like the sun, y'all. When the sun is out all day and it shines on the concrete or shines on the seatbelt, what happens when you touch it? It's hot or it burns you, right? Because the UV or the radiation or just the solar fusion that's hitting that everything around you, it's what's absorbing. It's being absorbed because I'm telling you, the sun is powerful, yo. You may think it's just a light in the sky, but no, it transfers light into this heat. That's why whenever you touch something like that, it burns your ass. Or even if you go out to the water park, yo, and you put your bare feet on the cement, what's gonna happen? It's gonna feel like lava, right? Yes, exactly. This is science. So now that you know that, now imagine your body and when it becomes heated and whenever it's hot, you're naturally gonna give off a radiation that's burning the ones who can't take much of a high frequency because your body is emitting pure radiation and pure, if you want to say hydrogen, is which we always breathe. You know, oxygen ain't organic, yo. You wanna know what oxygen is? Oxygen is pollution. Oxygen is the shit that these motherfuckers spray in your sky with your chemtrails because they jealous you so much that they don't even want you to live a long time, yo. They can't live long. That's why they do conscious transfers, body swap. Or they like to find a new body and try to get into that vessel with conscious transfer. It's like Lord Orochimaru, yo. He knew he couldn't cheat death by just doing something out of this world, which means that he could naturally sustain his normal body. He couldn't do that. He was too smart. He knew that he couldn't defeat death that way. He had to jump from body to body to find the perfect one for him to live long. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. This body that you are in now, y'all, it's been used to vibrating so fucking low that it wasn't going to last a long time because we were rusting out from the inside. That's why we appear wrinkly. Wrinkles don't show on the outside first, they show within. That's why you get them everywhere because you're losing energy, you know? When you lose energy, y'all, and you feel weak, that's when the wrinkles start to form because it already showed itself from within you. So these crystal-like bodies or these crystalline-like particles, you know, when you go out in the sun, you know, and you're a high vibrational being, you will notice how your skin is glowing like the colors of the rainbow. But this is just 5% of where we are going into, chosen one. You know, our bodies are so fucking bright, yo, that people don't even like looking at you now. But wait till you glow like all these fucking luminous colors. Watch when your tattoos start glowing in the dark and shit like that, yo. You gonna really think, who the fuck are you? Because you're not aware of this history or this knowledge. And if you don't believe in it, it's not gonna happen because you're not doing things to procrastinate your evolution to get there, you know? The best thing I can tell the chosen ones to do is just keep working on self, fast if you can. Work out is a must because you must work out the old to form the new, you know? But what you want to do, most importantly, y'all, is use this information that I'm telling you, family. When the sun is shining, try to get some of that sunlight. Because think of it, y'all, if the sun can turn everything around you to something that's going to make you feel like it's heat pressurized, imagine when the sun is feeding you. That energy is going somewhere. It's going into your atoms. It's going into the sun-like ball that you have within you. And it's fueling you up. It's charging you, yo, because we never used to eat food. Food was something that was man-made. You know why I say that? Because there weren't always fucking stores around us. You know, stores are something that was invented. You know, there was never no stores in nature, y'all. You know, anybody with an open third eye can see that. That's why there's nothing but fucking grass and trees around you until these motherfuckers started coming and building shit, you know? But this is something just to reprogram your mind, to get you back to square one, you know? And now that I've told y'all that, the crystalline body shall slowly activate within you because you see through all the lies, all truths are being formed, you know? The crystalline-like body, y'all, is not only the colors of the rainbow, but it's shaping your body. It's making your body become more sustainable to anything that's physical. So you know how you can attack spiritually, right? When they spiritually attack you, you strengthen your spirit. But with the energy you hold on to, the energy you absorb, that's what's shaping your physical being. So that's what's making your body become more hardened or more strong. So you can take bullets. So you can take anything that the enemy's trying to throw at you. But most important, so you can live a long ass time like we used to, you know? You know, death is something that shouldn't be feared, yo, because death is a beautiful thing. It's transition to the next life or to something new, right? But most people don't want to die so soon, yo, because there's still so much in this world that we have yet to discover. Because nobody wants to really leave this world, yo. Everybody wants to live a long time. And I get you. That's why I fight to become somebody who looks for immortality, seeking it. But it's not what I want. It's what I am. That's what I become. You know, if I vibrate low and say I want to live a long time, it's not gonna happen because I'm not becoming what I want. I have to literally see it, become it, and work towards it, yo. And the only way it's gonna happen is when you heat up your body. So naturally, that pure radiation. Back to what I was saying, though, family. You know, if I wanted my vibration to become higher and higher and higher, I gotta stay pure. I gotta absorb sunlight because that's what I am. I'm a sun, yo. You know, even if you are a woman, you are a sun because you have a sun in you. You know, this shit deep, man. If you can't accept the truth, man, get the fuck out of here. But I'm trying to remind y'all that this is who you are, whether you like this or not. That's why you always question yourself, am I different? Why do I feel this way? Who am I really? Because your blood runs deep, yo. And you always knew deep down within, yo, but you could never figure out why. Because you haven't given yourself a chance. You didn't believe. You lacked belief. If you believe in something, you can achieve it. Most certainly, without a doubt. But most people, yo, they fall because they don't believe. They think that it's impossible. But how can it be impossible, yo, when nature is simply, it dies and it grows back? You know, you don't question the littlest things, but yet the littlest things show you the most purest truth, you know? But I wanted to talk about the crystalline-like body, y'all. You know, our bodies are becoming sharper, you know, and as the more all of us start rising, yo, the more taller we will start shape-shifting into, yo. I told y'all, when you rise high, yo, not only does your brain, you know, you take control of it, but you glow, right? You know, you are vibrating much higher, also your body will start glowing as well. You know, when you wear copper, yo, and it changes your skin green, or when you wear a certain type of gold that changes your skin green, yo, it's stripping that copper complexion just to show you who you are at your base. The only reason you can't turn fully green, blue, or violet because it's fucking oxygen. You know, I've told y'all that many times, but it's powerful, yo, because you must eliminate or get right with the ego for you to accept that fact, yo. If this shit scares you or you don't want to be that color, that's who you are. Because, like I said, we are children of the sun, yo. We are children of the suns. Just like the plants are the children of the suns. Because, you know, without plants, yo, nobody could fully reap life truly, you know. But I wanted to remind you, yo, we are just at barely 5% of our body development, yo. We are still upgrading, yo, because we have yet to shape into being taller like we used to, yo. We can't fly yet. Many people can't levitate or partake in supernatural strength, yo. Yes, you're strong now, but you're not what you think you are yet, yo. That's why they show you Superman and Hulk and shit. We are Superman, yo, but really we are like the Saints, man. We are the Super Saiyans, yo. Because the Saiyans endlessly, yo, did not just have one transformation. They kept powering up and powering up and powering up to get stronger. That's you. When you work on yourself, yo, and you give it time to see, you know. Before I end this video, I want to thank y'all for watching to the end if y'all have. You might look at this as a prophecy or a conspiracy, but yet you can't deny the fact that I'm glowing, the fact that I'm confident in the message that I give y'all. I'm not debating and I'm not comparing and I'm not blaming nobody. I'm speaking from what I see and what I know because of the Most High gave me this knowledge, y'all. Don't pay attention to all these fucking flies, y'all. They'll only distract you if you worry. It's not something to be afraid of either, y'all. Embrace change, y'all. Embrace you vibrating higher because these bodies were meant to vibrate high. I told you, when you vibrate high, you become more hot. But you become more invisible to the human eye because the human eye can only pick up on things that vibrate low, you know? There's a reason why when gas is in the air, y'all. You can only see it for a short second, and then it goes up, and you can no longer see it. It's just like when you smoke that weed, y'all. When you smoke it, yes, you can see the smoke until it dissolves, and then it's no longer there. But it's still there. It's just you can't see it. You would have to use your third eye to tap into those frequencies. You know? But yes, y'all, the crystalline body is truly magnificent, and it's a blessing that God's given you because you have chose to work on yourself, y'all. So that means that your body will be equipped and will be able to handle anything because you have so much fucking life force that the sun is changing your molecular structure. You know, think about it, yo. They've been trying to kill the sun for years, yo. They've been trying to block our sun for eons. That's why they push clouds in the sky. That's why they shot darts and shit at it. But guess what? The sun is still here, just like you. No matter what they do to you, whether they poison you, whether they get you to believe in pity, doubt, that sun is still within you, which drives your creativity, which gives you not faith, but confidence. But yes, this is all I want to remind you about, family. Embrace the change and love what you are becoming because you are something that words cannot describe. Y'all cannot describe what you are. The only thing that I can say is you are something beyond luminous. You know, we're not there yet, but you feel that way, and it's slowly happening. When the sun hits your face, y'all, you're glowing like a fucking sun yourself. That shit, all that I have to say, should make you feel like that's something that you are, you know. But this was the video, family, and I'll see you on the next one, man. But to then, stay up, man. I love y'all, chosen ones. I say.